again. I'm jumping rules, so you don't have to. Making you smile as long as I can. Storm clouds are coming, and it's best if you prepare. If we get tomorrow, promise I can try. Give you love to borrow, just to get us by. And sometime when you're ready, soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last. I don't wanna give you back, so hold on to.
Gaming Morning Show.
Things put on pancakes and rhyming bear intros. Austin confused about whose sister married the bros. In the UK, dooley-doo tugs on our heartstrings. Gaming Morning Show is one of our favorite things.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Ah, who are we kidding?
Pumpkin spice and fall. Paul.
We all know our favorite thing is the season of Paul. Pumpkin spice latte time! Besides the tasty drinks, the weather is cooler.
We get the most time where it's cooled off, but it's not always rainy. Sometimes it's rainy for part of the day, but then it dries up and it's just a nice, cool, cloudy day. I like that.
There's football on.
Man, did we have a great football weekend. Both of our teams performed to the tippy top of their tippiest top of performance, and boy, football is fun.
That's gotta be enough for all of the hosts of Gaming Morning Show, right? Right?
Okay, so when Club Penguin changed, they changed everything, they got more mainstream, and I wrote them an email. And I was like, it would be really nice if you guys could go back to the way things were, because the original Penguins, we really miss it. I speak on behalf of all of the OG Penguins, and we all are really upset. Trent, you've changed, man.
You're the Lorax for Club Penguin.
I was. I speak for the Penguins.
Well, penguin begins with a P. So, happy Paul, everyone, from all of us at GMS. Broadcasting live from Redner's Rescued Cat Figurine Museum in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
When Sean Redner told his wife, Hillary, that he wanted to turn their Wisconsin home into a museum of cat figurines, she had a predictable response. We're gonna do what?
We'll do that some other time, huh? Okay then. Broadcasting live from the same places they've been since 2020. It's time for Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. Gaming Morning Show is on the air. We're ready to go. The first day of February. It's Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. Thank you for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. Not Twitter Spaces today because I didn't charge the phone. And GamingMorningShow.tv. I was busy getting scared all night last night. We were playing Fudge Village and it was terrifying. And I don't know why someone said that was a good idea because I don't like it and I don't want to do it anymore.
It was a fantastic idea. It was a lot of fun.
You always say fun and I'm like, no, it's scary. I feel so unheard.
That was fun.
Okay, whatever, it's fine. It was good to see you. I had a good time. If you missed it, we played Resident Evil Village for a couple hours last night on GMS Tuesday nights. It was a GMS Fudge episode, and we had a lot of fun. It was great to see you all. Thank you for stopping by, and if you want to catch it for any reason on demand, you can on our YouTube page at youtube.com/gamingmorningshow. The thumbs up button, comments always super helpful on any of the videos that we put out, including our live ones. So if you have a chance to do that, we would appreciate it as well. That is Sports.Gaming on the left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, the weekend of the week edition of the show, as we have a whole bunch planned for you all the way up until 9 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up very shortly. You can find that after our show is over on our Instagram at Gaming Morning Show. We'll also have birthdays this day in gaming history, so if you have a birthday to celebrate, even if it's for some reason a celebrity that you are overly obsessed about and know is a truly nice and wonderful human being in the hearts of hearts, even though they have several servals who they don't really need to have on their property, but it's Arkansas, so they have a lot of space to do that. If for any reason you have a crush on any of those celebrities, for example, theoretically and hypothetically, we'll do those at 6:50.
Are you trying to allude to actor Pauly Shore?
Yeah, it's Pauly Shore's birthday, y'all. Let's go. Oh, no more spoilers, though. I won't mention a single other person's birthday who it is up until the point we get to the birthday segment. So
That's probably good.
yeah, that's the right way to do it. So, good morning. Scott Chick was in the chat first. Appreciate it very much. Thank you for being here, and happy news. I believe you put on your Twitter that there is a baby Scott Chick boy coming. So congratulations. Thank you for sharing that on your Twitter feed.
Baby Scott Chick boy.
Doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well, does it?
No, it doesn't work.
Downs is here. How is it this time already? Time is a circle. It continues whether you want it to or not. It is a circle that is much like a round one, because circles are round. And as it starts, it ends again, before it starts right away, because the circle is an end to a circle. I think that makes sense.
Somewhere. It makes sense somewhere.
It's always good when you follow a dramatic voiceover with Bob going boo 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 boo. Nice work, Bob.
That's how we do.
It is good to see Austin Attack 12 says, is it fall still? No, it's not. Okay? Production takes time, and I'm mad that it's not fall. I'm holding on for dear life. So no, it's not fall anymore. I'm going to pretend that this regular black coffee is a pumpkin spice latte, and I'm going to appreciate it. Just give me a second.
Pumpkin spice latte time!
Tastes delicious. Tastes delicious.
My coffee kind of tastes wintry.
Can I tell you how desperate I was one time to try to keep fall going? I was looking on eBay for pumpkin spice latte syrup. They sell it, by the way. There's probably people who work at a Starbucks. Maybe there's some overstock, and their bosses ask them, could you please take this home with you? We don't need it. Or could you maybe even list it on eBay? I'm sure that's exactly how it goes, and then they definitely go and list it on eBay. It's not like they steal it and then put it on eBay, I'm sure. I'm sure that would be ridiculous.
That'd be one step too far.
Good morning to Drew Mega. Good moron. I quietly lurked last night for about 20 minutes before I went to bed. Hefty, why do you keep putting yourself through that stress? See?
Nice chat.
Drew Mega gets it, why I shouldn't do that.
Because he secretly loves it.
Good morning to Kate Zaid and Element of One. Nice chat as well to you.
Nice chat.
We'll get to some more of your comments in just a moment. First, we got to let you know that today is a whole bunch of days of the day, so we're only going to give you a few of them each hour. Today is National Freedom Day, National Signing Day, Abolition of Slavery Day, Car Insurance Day, Conservatorship and Guardianship Abuse Awareness Day, Decorating with Candy Day, Federal Territory Day, G.I. Joe Day, Global School Play Day, and also Heroes Day. So that's kind of where we're going to leave off for the time being. We'll give you more of the days of the day coming up next hour. In about 40 minutes from now, well, even less, we'll tell you about a newly discovered giant water lily species that breaks a world record. So we have that coming up. Next hour, we'll have a story of 2 missing tamarin monkeys. And this sounds like this is one of the crappy stories in the world where they were stolen. So we'll tell you about that coming up in a little bit as well. Our question of the day has to do with, it's change your password day. So we're asking you, how often do you change your password? Are you good at changing your password? Do you do it like in the recommended information technology department kind of way where you're supposed to do it before you're required to, and then you don't write them down and you put them in a password manager, but then you do write them down because password managers can also be hacked, and then you just give up because you don't know where to put them.
Yeah, it's tough. We change our passwords fairly frequently. Probably not as frequently as like IT professionals would recommend. But we change them from time to time. The thing we do that is a big no-no is we reuse passwords too much. We don't have one password for everything, but we usually have 2 or 3 passwords for different categories of things, and those get reused more than they should. But with how much a family shares passwords, it's hard to have unique passwords for everything.
I mean, how on earth are you supposed to come up? There are probably, off the top of my head, 3 now. I'm gonna try to be conservative. I bet there's 300 websites I have a password for. How on earth are you supposed to have a unique password for every single one of those?
There is one way that I've heard people talk about in the IT world where you use like an algorithm for your password, at least for part of your password, and that algorithm is based on where the password is for and what your username for that place is. And so like you might have like a base of a password that's the same for everything, but then like maybe the numbers at the end are somehow generated based on where the password is for, and then that makes it unique across all of the different platforms. I've never implemented it, but I know it exists.
My doctor was saying I should eat less sugar. And I know that makes sense. No, I feel you there. I mean, okay, that sounds good. And maybe I kind of, in a way, do that, where I'm using different pieces of, like for a certain type of website. Let's say it's a news website or something. It's okay, this is a news website, then I'll use this type of password for it. But I don't think I change like the numbers at the end the way you're supposed to. So
right.
Drew Mega says these days a lot of systems offer 2-factor authentication methods, and that's much safer than just a password. With 2-factor, you really feel like I'm talking to the 2-factor authentication lobby. With 2-factor, you really don't have to worry about changing passwords much. You can use an authenticator app on your phone for 2-factor authentication, or have a code sent directly to your mobile device by text. Drew Mega, are you an IT professional? This is a very textbooky way of explaining 2-factor authentication, which, by the way, I really like 2-factor authentication because it does make me feel safer.
Yeah, and we try to enable multi-factor anywhere where we have financial stuff stored. If it's somewhere where I don't have financial stuff stored, I don't bother. It could be a nuisance at times.
Really? Name one time you've ran into a situation where it's been a nuisance. Just one time.
It's hard to say.
We've had issues with GMS. But we're not going to tell you about that.
Element says should be every 6 months, you think. Element says I never change passwords. I mean, I definitely change passwords when the little reminder on my machine comes up that says you haven't changed your password in 48 years. You need to change your password. But 2-factor authentication does make me feel good. It's supposed to be the idea of something you know and something you have. It is kind of funny though, because I will not ever do the thing on my phone where it's like, do you want us to just trust this phone for the rest of your life and you don't need to have whatever extra layer of security? I'm like, heck no, if there's one thing I'm gonna lose, it's this thing. Like, I don't want to have the shortcut be here. I'll put that on my computer where, somebody's likely not going to pick it up and walk away with it. Which is probably what, again, an IT professional would be like, you're so naive, silly goose. Your computer can get hacked, and that's going to be the easiest way in. I've had the same password for my bank since I was a teenager. Back when you didn't need to have capitals or special characters or numbers. Love it. There's some immature phrase or something that Downs has for his banking password.
my go-to password when I was like a wee lad, back in the day where you didn't have to have special characters, was all just lowercase letters, and it was all one word: "Let me in." I thought it was so clever.
They'll never figure that out. I had one where we were playing fantasy football, and I was playing fantasy football with another teammate. So I just basically made the password, a combination of our names. And then I've ended up using that password in other situations because I'm like, nobody knows that I was on a random fantasy football team with this random person. There's no way they would ever associate that part of that person's name with me. And I actually am like, this is the most secure password I've ever made. But it's not my banking password, so... I do get annoyed, though, when I used to work at a place, when I was employed. I despised when it would come up with the password. It's time, to change it. You've not changed your password in 38 days or something. Like, it was always so frequent. And so my password was always just adding one more digit to the prior password. And I guess, like, IT departments really hate that. What else are you supposed to do? Especially like in work systems where you'd have to remember all your own passwords. Now they have like pretty good password managers to help you out with that when you have to log into 38 systems. But that was not always the case. Are we cracked? Is that what? Are we venturing into old guy radio again? Because
a little bit.
We're doing a little bit back in my day, aren't we?
Yeah. The strategy for coming up with passwords that we use that works really well is to pick a sentence and turn that into a password. And so like your password for GMS could be "I love GMS. It's so fun," and then you just take like the first letter of those and you can turn it into a password. And ideally, your sentence has something that you can turn into a number, like 2. I like to watch GMS, and so you could use 2 as the number, and then you just, pick random letters to be capital, and then throw an exclamation point at the end, and boom, you got a password that doesn't look like a word.
All right, just a sec, I gotta change my password to crack the code. Damn it, Sean. No one knew. Now everyone knows. It's ridiculous. All right, hey, we won that game, right? Mm-hmm. 1 for 1, not bad way to start off the first day of February. Again, we vow not to lose a single Rocket League game in the month of February.
Right here first.
It's our commitment to you.
You are one of life's winners.
6:25 West Coast time. It's 9:25 out east, and it is 2:25 for those watching GMS on the first day of February in the UK. Thank you for being here. A reminder, 25 minutes from now, we will talk about all of the celebrity birthdays, and we will have an ode to Pauly Shore coming up. Although Austin Hack 12, who I don't think has a favorite celebrity, did say in chat, Nicole the Sim does have a crush on Pauly Shore, which I do remember. There's a Sim streamer named Nicole the Sim who got a cameo one time for a birthday from Pauly Shore and almost lost her collective brain. So that can happen. Someone does really like Pauly Shore out there. Oh, Drew Mega's excited. It says, "Ode to Shore." Let's go. We even wrote it in a poem or an ode. That'd be exciting. Okay. Thank you for being here. Hope you all had a great Tuesday. Kate Zaid was streaming on TikTok yesterday. Austin Attack 12 was likely on Twitch. I actually didn't see, so Austin, I'm so sorry. I might have missed your show completely. But you can follow Austin Attack 12 by clicking on that button there, and you can follow Kate Zaid doing the TikTok type stuff at tiktok.com/@KateZaid. Also, Element of One is in the chat today, and Element might be streaming later on today. There's some of the shout outs we wanted to give you, but right now it's time to get the news, the video game headlines you need to know. And as always, for those, we turn to #VideoGameExpert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 1st, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Downer News.
Downer news?
Yeah. We got a lot of bad stories today. Today's news is brought to you by the sound. First piece of our downer news: EA is shutting down Apex Legends Mobile and Battlefield Mobile.
No! No, I just got a backbone. No.
It's too bad. They cited too many new cracked players on Apex Legends Mobile as the main reason.
It's my fault.
This is from Wesley LeBlanc of Game Informer. That's right, EA is ending development on both Apex Legends Mobile and Battlefield Mobile, and is shuttering Battlefield Mobile developer Industrial Toys as well. This is part of EA's fiscal year 2023 Q3 financial results that were released yesterday. It comes with some other sad news, which we'll get to in a moment. Battlefield Mobile, which hadn't been fully released yet, it's still in kind of beta form, is part of a, quote, pivot from the current direction to best deliver on our vision for the franchise and to meet the expectations of our players. They're hard at work evolving Battlefield 2042, which launched in a bunch of disappointment. And they're also in pre-production on future Battlefield experiences at their studios across the globe. As for Apex Legends Mobile, EA says that despite the game's strong start, the ongoing experience was not going to meet the expectations of its players. They say, quote, "At Respawn, we aim to provide players with games that are consistently outstanding. Following a strong start, the content pipeline for Apex Legends Mobile has begun to fall short of that bar for quality, quantity, and cadence. It is for this reason, after months of working with our development partner, that we have made the mutual decision to sunset our mobile game. Although disappointing, we are proud of the game we launched and are grateful for the support of the Apex Legends community."
You know what? I'm wearing an Apex Legends shirt right now. I'm going to throw this thing away. So I'm so mad at you now because I got a great Christmas present. Now I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. Fortnite.
That's what someone said yesterday. We had a person from the audience, Blaze, yesterday came into the show and alluded to this, and I was like, what conjecture? I think Blaze already knew. So, all right, well, fine. I guess for sale, one backbone. please inquire.
In-app purchases have already been disabled, and it's been removed from web stores, apparently. The game will be shutting down May 1st, so players can spend their existing Syndicate Gold and continue playing the full game. EA says it will not be providing refunds for money spent on Apex Legends Mobile in its FAQ, which answers other questions you might have, which are linked in the story that we provide.
Yeah, okay. I bought Loba twice. I'm sorry. I'm so mad.
In our second piece of downer news, Rumbleverse, the Battle Royale brawler, is shutting down as well. This is from ONS Good of Polygon. This is, again, from the Epic Games announcement release. This is Rumbleverse, which was a free-to-play pro wrestling-inspired Battle Royale brawler, and it's shutting down in February. Epic Games and developer Iron Galaxy Studios have announced this together. The game will go offline February 28th, about 6 months after the game officially launched. They say, quote, "The remaining weeks will be a chance to celebrate the competitive spirit you've brought to this game. There will be more live streams to play some games with the developers and let them pull the curtain back to share some behind-the-scenes moments from the creative process that built this city." I do like the strategy they're going with in this regard. They're going to spend the month of February kind of celebrating the game with the community, playing it some, telling some stories, kind of having a good decompression time while they prep to turn it off at the end of February.
Okay. Since I'm still fuming, but this is a little bit of a timeout for me. I do feel badly because making video games has to be extremely difficult, as is any creative project or any project, right? Where you put it out there and it may not survive more than, in this case, 6 months. I actually feel really badly for all the people who do that. So, I think actually Rumbleverse, like the premise for it actually was kind of fun. So I'm bummed that it didn't last longer than it did.
Yeah, it's tough. This model of free to play ongoing game is brutal, and the expectations are so high that if you don't break in to become a Fortnite or an Apex, it seems like the runway is just not very long. You remember back in our day when you could just make a video game and put it out there, and then once it was out there, you were done?
No.
Those days are no longer.
I remember those days. It's back when I didn't have to have passwords.
My password was just my username again. In our last piece of sad news, again, out of the team at EA, Star Wars Jedi Survivor release date has been delayed by 6 weeks. This is from Kat Bailey of IGN. In an announcement, they put out a letter. The letter reads mostly, "For the last 3 years, the Jedi team here at Respawn have poured its collective heart and soul into Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and we are proud to say the next chapter of the tale of Cal Kestis is content complete. We're now focused entirely on the final stage, bug fixes to enhance performance, stability, polish, and most importantly, the player experience." Following up at the very end, they say, "In order for the team to hit the Respawn quality bar, provided the team the time they need to achieve the level of polish our fans deserve, we have added 6 crucial weeks to our release schedule. Star Wars Jedi Survivor will now launch globally on April 28th.
Okay, I'm here for you. You were here for me during my Apex Mobile or Apex Legends mobile tantrum. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. 6 weeks, not a big deal, and I'd much rather. Hello, that's coffee almost all over the place. Let's be a little bit more careful with our blind jumps onto the desk, please.
Appreciate it very much.
The cup went full 45 degrees and then settled.
Oh
back
my
where
god,
it
you
needs to
were
go.
way
That was-
closer.
It only was tipping towards all the important like tax documents I have on my desk right now. No big deal.
Other than that, everything was fine. Nothing to worry about. Jeez, Arturo. Well, congratulations on only having 6 weeks to wait, and at least you didn't buy any specialty hardware for this game.
Right. Yeah, the 6 weeks don't bother me, and I'd much rather the game come out 6 weeks later, a little bit more polished, than 6 weeks earlier and broken and frustrating. And I haven't looked at like what release timelines are like around that time. There's a good chance that it delaying 6 weeks got it out of the way of other things that I'd be playing anyway. So no harm. I'm not too worried. And I have that stance with most delays, that if it's to keep the team from crunching through bug fixes and polishing, where they can, work a relatively normal person schedule to get these things done and get it to a place where they feel comfortable releasing it, I'm always fine with delays.
Good for you. I mean, I'm so sorry.
And always, last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today, like Gunscape out on Switch, The Last Starship out on PC, and for the most prestigious award in video game-focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment. Today's name of the morning goes to Albacete Warrior out on Switch.
Is that how you say it? Albacete?
Yeah, I'd have Google helping.
Is that one a bummer news too, or should we be excited that Albacete Warrior is out today?
No, I just really like that sound. I'm proud that I found it in time.
You're so right, though. That was a very bummery news. Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News.
Yeah, that was rough, and a lot of it stemmed from EA's end of fiscal year financial report, and man, it's a tough report to to put out.
All right, well, if you would like, for some reason, to relive all the sadness, you can on our Instagram. That's where we usually put the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News in 60 seconds. That comes out after our show is over, usually in the 9 o'clock hour Pacific time. You can also give us a follow there if you haven't already. But congratulations to Albaset Warrior. You are today's GMS Name of the Morning. Could become Name of the Month for the month of February. Stay tuned. Coming up early next week, we'll announce our January Name of the Month. And if you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll have a chance to win it right away by going to patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. You get access to our Name of the Month giveaway, an exclusive subscriber show, and early access to most things that we make as well. Plus, it comes with GMS emotes that you can get in addition. So find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And thank you, Sean, for today's news.
You bet.
All right, 6:37. Good morning and nice chat to Look It's Mike O and K-Laugh.
Nice chat.
K-Laugh did mention Fortnite Mobile to Strong. Question mark? I'm not going to play Fortnite on mobile. Actually, maybe I could, because I was horrible at Fortnite on my console. Maybe I'll be cracked at that too.
The mobile version and no build mode.
Yeah.
You'll be good to go.
Cracked. Pretty awesome. I do like what K-Laugh was saying here too. Wondering if Fade and Rhapsody, who are mobile exclusive legends, will be able to find their way to the main game. It'd be really neat if they could find a way, like in that transition point from where mobile goes offline. And I don't know how they would do this, but being able to help everybody who, invested a good amount of time into the mobile, like say, if you get on console or PC or something in the next 90 days, you get access to these legends for free. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but
Yeah. Who knows?
no refunds, suckers. Jeez.
Nope.
I like look at Michael. I thought they built this city on rock and roll. No, it turns out it was based on wrestlers or something like that. So, yeah. Good morning to you, though. Thank you for being here. Marconi plays the mom. That is a good song. No, okay, it's not a good song, but it's got
It is
got,
a song.
It's got some interesting lyrics to it. So, yeah. Look, it's Michael. There are other mobile specific characters. I think they're just those two, Fade and Rhapsody. Rhapsody is like an audio legend or something, like puts up a wall of sound or something like that.
Like Rhapsody in Blue.
Austin Tech says, that's my favorite song in the world? Austin, that can't be true. Silverstein doesn't sing, "We built this city on rock and roll." Never sure when Austin's messing with us.
It's hard to tell.
We're watching you. For Austin, I would give it another listen. Because it's always on the damn radio and I can't turn it off.
That's true. You'll give it another listen whether you want to or not.
Our deputy cat petter, Scott Chick, is doing good work with your cat. Meow. Says Arturo, hello there, handsome little floof. Is Arturo in handsome mode today?
He was in beg for food mode because he hopped up, said hi, and then ran off again.
We Built This City is a 1985 song by American rock band Starship for the debut single from the album Knee Deep in the Hoopla. Now that is a good name of an album. Look at this cover art. It looks like they took a whole bunch of just like PNG files and stitched them together on the front of the album.
That's pretty good. There's a new, new to me, I don't know how long it's been around, Instagram Reel trend or person making these that I keep getting recommended over and over. That's proving that anything can make a good album cover, and they'll take video of like random things happening, take a snapshot, and make it an album cover, and they're brilliant. Next time I see one, I'll send it your way.
Yeah, please do. You can also throw those in the Discord. Here's some lyrics. Someone always playing corporation games. Who cares? They're always changing corporation names. We just want to dance here. Someone stole the stage. They call us irresponsible. Write us off the page. Maybe what I need, Sean, is I need Austin to actually sing it for me. And then I would like that song. Austin, do we have a deal? You can let us know, yes or no. It's 6:41. We have a whole bunch of stuff to do. Good morning to Bear Bear, who likes to have Marconi play the Mamba. That's something that Bear Bear does. You bet your Ramba, which is a type of vacuum that somebody made, kind of like a Roomba, It's just pronounced differently. Bear, show up. Won't ya?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! Oof.
Oh,
I was worried that Bear was not prepared for today.
Sorry, I clicked one button incorrectly and accidentally did that.
I know, I saw that. We had Seanception for a second.
Hello!
Hi, little Sean. It's good to see you. Bear didn't add a new piece of merchandise today, huh?
No, he does that during the break.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
we have a new piece of Fly, Eagles, Fly merchandise for Bear coming up in just a little bit. All right, it's time to see what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show.
You can news if you wanna.
That plays games, and our first story comes to you courtesy of UPI. Apparently, there's another, like, how would I say this? Another world record type achievement, but this time it happens to be a plant that was discovered. A newly discovered water lily, to be precise. This is a story from Patrick Hillsman of UPI on this morning radio show that plays games. It goes thusly. The story talks about this water lily. That's a new species native to South America and has broken several records so far since being discovered, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, which is pretty okay. It says that apparently the Guinness Book has acknowledged that this Victoria boliviana has acknowledged Victoria boliviana as the largest species of water lily, the largest water lily leaf, and the largest undivided leaf. The species was only recently identified as a distinct species by a team of researchers headed by a scientific and botanical research horticulturist. The species was present in the gardens, a certain gardens location in London, for 177 years prior to the discovery of this distinct species. The gigantic water lilies were believed to belong to a separate species, Victoria amazonica. The new species is the first new species of giant water lily to be discovered in 100 years. Quote, it's official, Victoria boliviana is the world's largest giant water lily. The discovery made last year now holds the Guinness World Record titles for, quote, largest species of water lily, largest water lily leaf, and largest undivided leaf, according to a tweet on Monday.
Wow. A little selfish, taking up all the records, but whatever.
There will be no space for anything else other than this water lily. I blocked that person's shot, and then you just blew them up.
I wanted to make sure they didn't get.
That was funny. That was really funny. Well, congratulations. I was not up on my water lily news, to be honest. But here we are. Good morning to Quiet I Am Gaming. Nice chat to you. Thank you for being here this morning.
Nice chat.
If you haven't already answered our question today, please do so. It's change your password days. We're asking you how good you are at changing your passwords. Is this something you do regularly? Are you a retired IT professional and so are constantly actually changing your passwords on the set schedule? Do you get frustrated by your work's requirements for changing your password? Because I remember back when I was gainfully employed, that was super frustrating. Super frustrating. Now let's see. Scott Chick says Austin covers are always better than the originals. Well, what I thought was Austin's favorite band, Silverstein, Austin did a cover of a song that I significantly like better than the one that Silverstein does. So yeah, I'm on board. Look, it's Michael says, I live in her bathroom. I can confirm when she sings in the shower. It's great. Otherwise, someone else is using the shower if Austin wasn't the one that Mike heard singing this morning. So I feel like that's like yesterday during GMS Fudge when I'm sitting there just, you know, enjoying a wonderful gaming experience and I hear something move in the room we're in and it turns out it was Copia.
Yeah, well, Copia's always in here. He's sneaky.
Wait, is Copia your Bob?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh, too high.
Not only just the official jester tester of Gaming Morning Show, but is also hanging out in Sean's room 100% of the time. Oof. I almost screwed that up, Royal. I knocked our teammate out of the way. Welcome back to Kate Zaid. Quiet Time Gaming says, Bear not prepare paired. No, Bear was prepared paired, but we didn't know we'd have an appearance from Itty Bitty Little Sean. Itty Bitty Little Sean. Kate Zaid says, I don't sing in the shower, and I have had the same password for everything since I used MSN Messenger.
Wow.
But here's what I'm saying. I feel like sometimes when you're super young, you not only have like the advantage of remembering something that you've remembered, earlier than anything else, but like I feel like you stumble across like that's a really good password. I'm never going to change that. It's the most cryptic password ever. No one's going to know. It's kind of like what Down said earlier. I think Down says he never changed his password before. Like having some sort of like fart23 as your password. I mean, that thing lasts. That has staying power. Sorry, Kate, if I just revealed your MSN Messenger password. Good morning to Digital.Games. It's great to see you, too.
Nice chat.
Look, it's my co-host says, I rock in the shower. Mike, you're a shower... Okay, well then, Sean, are you a shower singer?
Not regularly, but I have before. I'm not opposed to it.
Nice. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
I feel like I used to more when there were less people living in my house.
Yeah. I mean, if you've met me before, you know that I don't typically sing anytime. Never randomly recall lyrics or anything, right? I could imagine myself singing in the shower. I don't think I do, but I don't listen to too much music in the shower. I think that's part of the problem, is I'm always listening to podcasts or I have someone stream, on in the shower. Not like in the shower, but next to the shower.
A la Chris and you.
Yes, Chris M.E. style. Quiet says, I use Dashlane for my password management, so I'm required to change. If I'm required to change, it's not that big of a deal.
Wow.
But in general, those passwords are all like 20 characters long with random characters and symbols in there, so they tend to not be needing changed anyway. Good morning to Gabe Pride.
Nice chat.
Okay, so here's something that's interesting. I actually talked to a former, I think they still work in IT. They're just at a job that I used to work at, so they're my former IT professional. And I was like, okay, I'm finally going to get into a password manager because I hear that that's the right way to keep your password. Which one do you recommend, friend? And that IT professional says, I write all my passwords in a notebook. And I was like, seriously? I thought you were supposed to have like some sort of thing. He's like, no one's going to walk into my house and steal my notebook. And if they do, then like I know that they did.
Right.
I was like, really? It was like almost like anticlimactic, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and that was, back in our day, that was another thing that you were warned against is, well, don't write your passwords down. But we've gotten to the point where in-person threats are, in terms of security, are so much lower than digital threats that it's like, okay, well, that's the safe way to do it.
Yeah.
I have a digital log of what my passwords are for different websites, but they're not the actual password. It's just enough to tell me which version of my password is for what thing. So if someone found it, it'd be useless because they don't know what it's referring to. That way I can remember what's where.
That's fair. I do think that the worst thing that came out was when like the iPhone started recommending passwords for you, because on the websites where I'm like, I don't actually think I'll never ever need to log into this website again other than maybe on my phone, then I'll let it, and then I'll try to get onto that website on my computer. I'm like, I have no freaking clue what my password is.
You're like, I don't know, ask my phone.
Hey Siri, please.
Alexa, cancel.
Let's see. Kate Zaid says, are you suggesting I change all my passwords? Because Quiet says, I'm not about guessing, though. With all the data breaches that are happening these days, it just needs to get out once, and then you're boned. Is boned a technical term for password theft? Quiet says, I suggest you get a password manager. If you think your password is still good, you can use that as your master, but then when you log in to other stuff, you can have the manager create a unique, super secure password. So I definitely recommend you change your stuff for at least any of your financial sites. See, this is why you tune into Gaming Morning Show. Not only do you get 3 hours of entertainment, but you get practical IT advice. Quiet, the check's in the mail. Probably. Kate also said, and my work used to require to change it every 60 days. Now we just use ID cards, and I love it. Yes, that is much better.
Indeed.
6 months I was fine with 6 months. But like
6 months isn't bad.
Yeah, 60 days was too often. So yeah. Good morning and nice chat.
Nice chat.
Sis was there last night as part of GMS GMS Tuesday nights. That's what we do on Tuesdays, not Thursdays. Sis, thank you for being there. We appreciate it. Drew Vega said, damn you guys with Siri and Alexa.
Alexa, cancel. We have enough toilet paper.
All right, let's get into birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate, please let us know because we would like to celebrate with you. Celebrity birthdays. We start off with probably our favorite birthday of the day. Well, there's so many of them. I guess that's unfair. But actor Garrett Morris turns 86 today.
Nice. Garrett had a small role as a cab driver in Ant-Man.
Okay. Did you know there's a new Ant-Man movie coming out this month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to look, they actually have like this blueprint of all the Marvel movies that are coming out. It's like a schedule.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You all should really get on this. I just watched Thor the other day.
Huh.
And by watching Thor, I watched 20 minutes of Thor.
Are you gonna finish all of the Marvel movies in time, and we'll go see Ant-Man together?
No, there's not a chance. How about this? I watched 20 minutes of every Marvel movie,
and then we'll go to the theaters and watch 20 minutes of Ant-Man.
That sounds good. Fine. I think this is what we'll start doing. Is we'll start posting. Hefty just tells you what happens in the Marvel movie based on watching 20 minutes of it. Sound
That'd
good?
be a good bit.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Actor Bill Mumy, or Mumy, one of the two, turns 69 today.
Nice. In addition to Lost in Space, he appeared in episodes of other popular TV shows in the 60s, including The Monsters and Bewitched.
Sorry, you said those two things, and my brain went, there was a Monsters Bewitched mashup? No, those were two separate things. Here is our absolutely favorite and most headlining birthday of the day. Today, actor Pauly Shore turns 55.
Woo! His middle name is Montgomery.
Pauly Montgomery Shore! Actually has a good flow to it. I like that one.
That's not bad.
Assuming his actual name is Pauly Shore. I assume it is, but I don't think that's a stage name, right?
I don't think so, but that's a good question.
I wish I had a Pauly Shore impression right now. Gonna celebrate the birthdays. That's not even. That's not it. That wasn't even good.
Yeah, born Paul Montgomery Shore. That's his real name.
Oh, see, but Pauly's not on the birth certificate.
Oh yeah, all that.
See, listen, I met somebody the other day where I was like, I introduced them. Their name still is. It didn't change since I met them. Their name is Abby, and I was told, like, Abby. This is from the other person who was with us. Like, their name is Abby, not Abigail, because that person had made the mistake of like changing the short name into the long name, and she's like, I'm not Abby, or I'm not Abigail. I'm Abby, like on the birth certificate, Abby.
Wow.
So,
hey, good news. Pauly Shore's on tour right now. The closest he's going to be to us is Spokane, Washington. Want to go to Spokane in September? See Pauly Shore.
There's some reasons I have to go to Spokane. There's other reasons I would want to go to Spokane. That is not a reason I want to go to Spokane.
Pauly Shore's not a reason.
I have spent a good day in Spokane. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Great park.
Yeah.
Great park. Right on the river. It's beautiful. It's cold right now, though, so I don't want to go now. Rapper Big Boy turns 48 today.
He was part of the halftime show for Super Bowl 53.
Speaking of Super Bowl halftime shows, are you excited for Rihanna?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
I think so, too. And is this one of those Super Bowls where, like, last year when we were all like, oh, thank goodness they have modern musicians for the Super Bowl. I think Rihanna's still got, like, modern fans. It's not just older people.
I think so. I don't think it'll be as
geriatric.
As nostalgic as last year.
Nostalgic's a better word. Today, actress Heather Morris turns 36.
Heather appeared as a dancer in an episode of Glow.
I have no clue what Glow is.
I have no idea.
It's all caps, though.
All caps. Glow!
Glow! Wrestler Ronda Rousey turns 36 today.
She voiced the character Sonya Blade in the video game Mortal Kombat 11.
Ding, ding, ding! That's a very good fun fact.
That's a good one.
I didn't know that, did you?
No.
Wow.
Who knew?
I wonder if Ronda will continue being the voice.
That'd be cool.
Oh, and
that looks like it's all the celebrity birthdays.
yeah, I was gonna get to the below the fold. Those celebrities who are probably not worth mentioning as much as other celebrities, but actually, I think we're out of time.
Yeah, we should probably just end the whole segment.
Okay. Should just jump right into this day in gaming history, shouldn't we?
Yeah, probably. I mean, no one would be upset if we just stopped birthdays right now.
I really wish we had a camera on Austin Attack 12 right now.
That'd be nice.
I would like to see the fuming. Okay. Oh, look. I'm sorry. I didn't scroll all the way down. It was still above the fold. Did you see that one?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we could share that one.
It is February 1st, after all.
That's true.
I think this is drum roll worthy.
Where'd my drum go? Go back.
So only for Austin Attack 12. Today is harpsichord player Harry Styles' 29th birthday. Nailed it.
Arkansas's favorite harpsichord player.
29.
Fun fact, was both host and musical guest for an episode of Saturday Night Live in 2019. Pretty good.
Kind of. Oh, there we go. Okay. 10-time Grammy Award nominee, you mean? Oh, crap. Did
No,
that
it's
spark
not.
it?
Nope, it has to be in the fun
Okay,
facts.
thank goodness. Probably has won all 10, though, I imagine.
I'm sure. 10
Yeah,
for 10.
Absolutely. Because it's Harry's Clarence Styles.
We've got a drummer birthday.
It is drummer Patrick Wilson's birthday of Weezer. He is 54.
If you
Good
want
one.
to unroll my sweater. No, that's not it. Whoa. Glow is a look into the personal and professional lives of a group of women who performed for a wrestling organization in Los Angeles during the 1980s. It was a TV series from 2017 to 2019.
Nice.
I actually thought it said originally 2007 to 2019. I was like, how on earth did I miss a show that was around for like 13 seasons? But,
No, not so much. It's also jazz saxophonist Joshua Redman's birthday. He is also 54. I've listened to a bunch of Joshua Redman music and I've seen him live once. It was fantastic.
fantastic. Today would have been Lisa Marie Presley's birthday. Died just, a month ago, maybe? So
Yeah, that was recent.
First no longer with us birthday for Lisa Marie Presley. I think that's good. Plus, we have some this day in gaming histories to get to. So, transitioning, we go to 3 Sean from before 1995. So a 3-pack of lawsuit or not lawsuit for you. We'll start, Sean, with 1982.
Not a lawsuit.
Bob plays the didgeridoo. Your answer is locked in. You said it's not a lawsuit. 1982, Colco signs a contract with Nintendo for exclusive rights to home and tabletop conversions of Donkey Kong. Nintendo grants Colco a 6-month exclusive license for undisclosed cash plus royalty of $1 per tabletop machine and $1.40 per cartridge.
Correct.
Nice.
No, it was not a lawsuit. Definitely eventually led to some lawsuits, I'm sure. 1989, Sean.
Lawsuit.
You said lawsuit to 1989. Atari files a lawsuit.
Correct.
Against Nintendo for $250 million in U.S. District Court. Atari accuses Nintendo of violation of antitrust laws due to Nintendo's licensing agreements, maybe like the one that they signed with Colco in 1982, preventing licensees from releasing games on competing systems for 2 years.
Correct.
All right. Can you go 3 for 3? Sean, the year was 1990.
Not a lawsuit.
Not a lawsuit to 1990. That year, Nintendo ships the Super Mario Bros. 3 video game system for Nintendo Entertainment System.
Correct.
In the U.S., Sean, a perfect 3 for 3 today.
And you know what that means?
Celebratory sound of one of life's winners. Oh my gosh. In the year 2000, Sega releases the Crazy Taxi video game for the Dreamcast in the U.S.
In the year 2000.
I think it's sad that came like a couple days after we had the anniversary of the Dreamcast going away for the rest of life. So that's kind of sad. 2005, Konami releases the Winning 11-8 video game for Xbox and PlayStation 2. That same year, Nintendo put out Star Fox Assault. That was for GameCube. It included a full unlockable version of the classic game, Exevius.
I don't know. Not very classic. Oh, sorry.
Well, I even said I'm gonna take an extra mispronunciation because I actually said the word.
Yeah, you
For
did.
shame. So, sorry. Classic. So, thank you for help. Nice assist. All right, that's your This Day in Gaming History. Those are your birthdays. Happy birthday to you, Harry Clarence Styles. It's Copia. Good Apollo. It is good to see you this morning. Thank you for being here.
Nice chat.
Although, did Copia just issue me my second warning?
He did.
No. All right. Next hour, we'll bring you list of the day, top 10 facts you should know about passwords. So we'll have that coming up for you. Also, answer our question of the day. We are wondering, how often do you change your password? We already got schooled by Quiet I Am Gaming about why it's important to use a password manager. So remember that. We also learned about the show Glow and that the song We Built This City is one of the all-time songs. And we're just in the first hour. We have a whole nother hour coming your way next. Thank you for being here. It's Sean and Hefty, and we're on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
You make me feel like I've got dynamite inside. You make me feel so free. I can't wait till you're here by my side. Light that fire in me. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Give it all to me. Like me, give it all to
Part of Chock Full of Nuts, which I think is like a peanut company or something like that. So, are you all right?
Arturo's sitting on the printer, staring at the corner of the room.
Oh, that's where your
I don't
ghost
think
is.
Arturo's doing okay.
No, that's where your
Why is
ghost
he on my
is.
printer? Nobody print anything.
Yeah, put that in Discord. You should gotta get the camera out right now.
What's up there, bud?
I guess you'll be needing some
man.
money to cover your vet bills here shortly.
I'm gonna assume he just really wants outside.
Do you know how you can get some of that money?
I don't. Is there anyone that can help?
Yes. Just call 877 cash. Meow. It's better than I thought it would be. In a world. All right, so we banked 4 more balloons. We're up to 47, and now we have famous brands. Famous brands. Big swing from Quiet I Am Gaming. And Quiet is cracked.
Nice work.
I was late. Can you join me again? Thank you. 5 more balloons. You get 6 at the start of each thing, so the only one we lost was Downs' D.
I can't believe we lost Downs' D.
Does anyone know where it is? Oh, from Hey It's Brendan _TTV.
Which is Clarence. Most people don't know his middle name is Clarence. But also, I think the funnest of fun facts, and Cleveland.com has the fact that he appeared as Thanos' brother, Star Fox, in the MCU film Eternals, and that's fine. But the most important fun fact from Harry Styles is that his British accent is fake, and he's actually from Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. It turns out that specifically from one specific part of Arkansas, and that's Toadsuck, Arkansas. Mm-hmm. So if you've ever been down to Toadsuck, there's probably a statue of Harry Clarence Styles there.
Arkansas's
It's a
favorite
small
harpsichord
one, but
player.
it's there.
How big is it?
It's small. It's about like 3 inches tall.
Wouldn't
But it's
that be a
statue.
figurine?
No, it's a statue. It's bronze and permanently affixed outside of a small park, which also happens to be someone's front yard.
A lawsuit against Nintendo. It wasn't even like it was we have to interpret this.
No.
Literally a lawsuit. It was a lawsuit against Nintendo for $250 million, which, by the way, is a lot more than $1.40. In U.S. District Court, Atari accuses Nintendo of violation of antitrust laws due to Nintendo's licensing agreements, perhaps such as one that they made with Colco 7 years later, preventing licensees from releasing game titles on competing systems for 2 years. I think something just dawned on me. You ready?
Uh-huh.
The reason Nintendo doesn't want to get out of the Kirby fishing market is because they've already done this.
Yeah.
They were busy acquiring and exclusiving before you were even born, Microsoft.
It's true. They've been down this road.
They want nothing to do with it again.
That sometimes we get into this all or nothing mindset with things, especially when we're trying to like implement like an improved diet or implement a new workout routine. And we get into this all or nothing mindset where we think, okay, we have to keep this streak going. And then as soon as you break it, you're like, well, I already ate like garbage yesterday. I guess today I'll have pizza and a cheeseburger. And that's not helpful.
Yeah.
And so that's where something like the 2-day rule that does give you the empowers you to be able to take a break or skip things without feeling like, oh, I've ruined it, I might as well just give up. It really works.
I will admit, when it's pizza and cheeseburger day, it's really yummy.
And that's why I never skip cheeseburgers and pizza 2 days in a row because of the 2-day rule.
Also, you know what I just noticed? When the
What's that?
person floating from the balloons doesn't fall into the monster's mouth, and for some reason, inexplicably, like jumps on the monster's head, a la Super Mario, onto a Goomba. That person just goes striding. Look at that strut.
He just goes for a stroll and then eventually finds another set of balloons and for whatever reason insists on grabbing them every time, even though he knows that's going to float him right over a monster's mouth again.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I thought the balloons were the tactic because there's always a monster on the path. If there's no monsters, but it sounds like it's not inevitable. Instead, it's the balloons that trigger the monster's appearance.
It's a trap, and he falls for it every time. He's like, ooh, look, 8 balloons, and he grabs them and he floats up, and the monster's like, haha, I've got you now. 1 vowel words. Solve that.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Become a Patreon. Join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you so much for being with us wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Me, I forgot to charge the phone last night, so we are not live on Twitter Spaces this morning. Totally my fault. So sorry, but we'll be back on there coming up tomorrow. You can follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. That's where you can listen to us on Twitter Spaces most mornings. And then if you need another audio-only option, you can also go to Twitch and click the audio-only button. If you're on YouTube Premium, you can listen to us while minimized on your phone. And then you also have the option to catch us as a podcast. Go to any of your favorite podcasting services, search Gaming Morning Show, and bada bing, bada boom, you'll find our show, usually live, or available rather, at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time on most weekdays. So thank you so much for being part of it. That is Sean, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is great to see all the folks who are joining us this morning. You can find us as well on Instagram at Gaming Morning Show. Today is Change Your Password Day. We're asking you, how often do you change your password? It looks like we're paging. Actually, could you use, Sean, the white... Could you summon Quiet I Am Gaming to the white courtesy phone using the public address system of GMS?
Quiet, I am gaming. Please pick up the nearest white courtesy phone. Quiet, I am gaming. Please pick up the nearest white courtesy phone.
I get Apollo is summoning you, trying to figure out something, or I guess technically Apollo wants to make your day significantly worse. Way to spread the love, Apollo. You needed me? Yeah, I wanted to just ruin your day. Okay, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Apollo also says, I need to learn how to use TikTok to where the only notification I ever get is the one when you go on TikTok live. That's referring to Kate Zaid. I have a friend, actually a viewer and Patreon of the show, Hoffbrew.
Sorry, Hoffbrew.
And Hoffbrew is someone who's not on TikTok. And so frequently, Hefty Wife and myself would be like, oh yeah, did you see that one thing? And then be like, yeah, we found it on TikTok. And Hoffbrew would be like, I don't use TikTok. So I'm like, okay, well, just watch it on Instagram Reels because it's going to be there like tomorrow. So right, we'll find it. We'll find it. We're just recycling content over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Good morning. Thank you for being here. Among the other days of the day, because we have a hefty list of days of the day today. It's Holiday Hugs Day, Hula in the Coola Day.
Nice.
I repeat, Hula in the Coola, Hula in the Coola Day. Kind of curious on that one.
Yeah, I want to know more about that one.
International Face and Body Art Day. It's National Baked Alaska Day, National Cameron Day, National Dark Chocolate Day, National Get Up Day, and it is National Girls and Women in Sports Day. We'll give you the rest of the days of the day coming up in the final hour crew. Next hour, we are also going to be playing It Takes Two during the final hour crew as part of Work Together Wednesday. So stick around. That's all coming up next hour on this morning radio show that plays games. All right. Nice. Superphonic is here. Nice chat to you, Superphonic. Thank you for being along for the ride. Yesterday on the show was the birth of
the Seattle Superphonics.
1 year ago when I randomly said Seattle Superphonics. And I am still pretty much convinced that when it comes time for the Superphonics, see, there it is already. Supersonics to get their franchise back in Seattle as an NBA team, I will probably say Superphonics more often than I say Supersonics.
Absolutely.
Superphonic, though, says, I change my password whenever I have to enter it anywhere because I've forgotten it from the last time I forgot my password and had to change it.
Yeah, there are lots of sites that my password might as well be the button that says forgot your password, because I use it every time.
Yep. All right. After this game of Rocket League, we'll see if Bear has added anything else to his Eagles arsenal. Sizz says, whoa, cool hat, Bear. As formerly the endorsers of the Cincinnati Everything Bengals to be Super Bowl champions, GMS is now officially endorsing the Philadelphia Eagles to be Super Bowl champions in 2023. Fly,
he's pretty excited about it, too.
Fly. Bear?
Yeah.
Has he not stopped talking about the Eagles?
Not once.
Is he the IMJF Downs of your studio?
Yep.
I don't think I've talked to Downs in the last, 6-7 months without hearing Downs say "Go Birds." So, also coming up at 7:50 when we do get into sports, there was breaking news about 35 minutes before our show, so we'll share what that is for you as well in the world of sports. Dramatic news that's coming up as well. All right, did you blow them up?
Yeah, I didn't even mean to that time.
Man, you're on a demo. Do you have a demo challenge?
Nope.
Did they just message you and say bumping?
Yeah. Well, I blew them up once more on purpose, and then they blew me up, like, in retaliation. And then I blew them up a second time, not on purpose at all.
That was
So I
way
kinda
too
feel
screaming
bad.
hot. You're targeting. All right, we have a story about passwords that we'll share with you from the chat, because I Good Apollo was making some sort of case that Now Quiet is basically screaming at Apollo to get a password manager. So, Look, it's Myko in the first hour did say that Mike's gonna, next time Mike breaks into my house, which that makes it sound like Mike's already done it once before, but is gonna jump in and take a picture of all my passwords on my notebook, which I honestly don't have a notebook worth of passwords. I was just saying that one of my former IT guys told me that that's how I should keep my passwords, is with a password, or with a notebook, not a password manager. Down says I'm a lurky turkey. Go Birds. Okay, J-Rock is now basically just targeting people.
Yeah.
This has
I
become
may
the
have
demolition.
started that.
Yeah, this has just become the demolition derby. I think it would be cool if you could get, like, bonus points for blowing people up.
You do get a little bit of points.
Oh,
Or
do
you
really?
mean like to actually score the
No,
in the
not
game,
to
or-
score goals, but like I think you should get. I thought you only got like the moniker of like demolitionist or whatever. I don't think you actually get points for blowing people up. Do you?
I think you do. It's a small amount, but I think you do.
Sick. I like that. Sizz says in high school I didn't have a consistent password, so I stole my crush's, and it's basically been the same ever since. How did you know your crush's password? I want to know that story. It's hard to pursue somebody when you're just trying to blow them up.
Just click on their heads.
Oh no! Oof. I almost hit that the wrong way. Oh, just click on their heads. I would have done that with my backbone in Apex Legends Mobile, but now it's going away, man. Oh, so Paulo had the same question. So did Kate. We all wanted to know now. It says, how did you steal the password? I was chatting him up one day in the computer lab, and I just asked him, and he told you his password? For what? For what, like, system? Was it like the school password You know how like sometimes you have to have a login to get into like the school's computers or something? Maybe they liked you that much. They just were like, yeah, this is my password.
Oh, so close.
We probably shouldn't just win this game. I'm still trying to get J-Rock or whatever.
Yeah, you should probably probably get the ball.
That was a hell of a save by me, if I do say so myself. Apollo says, also, I'm pretty sure this whole conversation is nothing more than a ruse so that Quiet can get all the passwords to everything that he pretends to be our password manager. Yeah, if Quiet reaches out to you after this and suggests that you buy some of Quiet software or something, just know that GMS was not technically involved in the sales call. Did we just put up a 3-hour webinar for Quiet's software?
A little bit.
The good news is just because you're GMS listeners, we have a special deal for you at the end of this webinar, so just stay tuned for that.
All right, overtime, huh?
Sis says, I didn't do anything with it. I just thought, okay, this is mine now.
Oh,
No!
what a shot.
Nice shot. All right. Losers, 7:23 West Coast time. It's 10:23 out east. It is 3:23 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right. Thank you for being here. We are a morning radio show that plays games. Coming up in about 20 minutes, we'll tell you a story of 2 missing tamarin monkeys. So that's on the way. About 7:50, it's time for sports. And our list of the day coming up momentarily. First, some more comments from the chat this morning. Good Apollo says, back in my day, we didn't talk to our crushes. We just admired them from afar, got lost in daydream fantasies of unrequited love.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know there was either no chance in the world they'd feel the same, or there's too much pent-up anxiety to find out that you'd rather just stick to the daydreams. Kate said, back in the day, I still do that now. I'm telling you, this is still an opinion I stand by. Once you get married, it's like you became Neo from the Matrix, and you see all the like binary code. Like that's how you see like the dating world. And you're like, oh yeah, no, this is really easy. You just got to do it this way. So if you want to get with the person that you admire from afar, just get married. That sounded horrible, didn't it?
A little bit.
Okay. That's why married folks make great wing people. So Kate says I was married and I'm still like that. Okay, maybe you didn't see the same world that I did. Kate, if you need me to go to a wing person position for you, just let me know. I'd do it for you. All right, let's check in on Bear. Fly, eagles, fly. On the road to victory. And I probably should learn more. I should probably learn more, like, of the lyrics to that song.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, looks like we've added a... It looks like maybe... That's like 25. Is that LaShawn McCoy?
Yeah, he got him to come hang out with him.
Alright, let's see. Eagles, number 25. Yeah, LaShawn McCoy, I was right.
Welcome to the show, Mr. McCoy.
Please give a big Eagles welcome to LaShawn McCoy. Woo! LaShawn McCoy, if you think the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl, please raise your right hand. And gyrate.
He was very excited about it.
Kofi goes, he's much smaller in person.
Bear's just so large that makes everyone seem smaller.
It's all to scale. I mean, you have to understand.
Fun fact, that window's like 50 yards back.
Read my mind. Okay, let's do our list of the day. We're talking about passwords. It's Change Your Password Day today. So we're giving you 10 facts, top 10 facts about passwords that you should know by idagent.com.
ID agent.
I just said idagent. It's like Idaho. Idaho? No, idagent. Oh my gosh. Yes, idagent.com, Hefty. I think that's even a mispronunciation there. It's getting ridiculous. We're at 260.
Yeah, that's a big number.
I think we were at probably like 4 the other day, and now we're at 260. It's ridiculous. All right, we'll get to more of your comments in a moment. 10 facts about passwords to see before you make another one. It's from July of 2020 from idagent.com. Companies are still relying on passwords alone to be an effective security measure, and that is a mistake that could lead to an expensive disaster like a data breach fast. Don't rely on just a password for data prevention. It's completely outdated. You wouldn't use an old-fashioned lock to secure your office door. Why are you relying on an old-fashioned lock to secure your data? So here are some things that you can do in order to protect yourself better. Start with number 1. Passwords aren't protection, which is basically what I just told you a moment ago. They cite at least 60% of people reusing passwords across multiple sites regularly, and a terrifying 13% of people use the same password for all passworded accounts and devices. So, again, try not to use passwords too much. And I like this one too, Sean. An estimated 49% of employees only add.
Those are the 10 facts.
But it says people. There's all these like sub headlines.
Yeah, but those 10 bullet points are the 10 facts.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
I was looking at the little black separators. So number 3, Shaw.
3.
Number 3, an estimated 81% of data breaches are due to poor password security.
It's very
keep your passwords secure.
These are very to the point. There's not a lot. I thought there was going to be some good elaboration to these. All right.
4.
Although 91% of participants in a recent survey understand the risk of password reuse, 59% admitted to doing it anyway. All right, so listen. I feel like this is a snapshot of our chat, right? We have one person yelling, quiet, from the void, be like, use a password manager. And then we have people being like...
They're yelling quiet.
Sorry. Use a password manager. And then we have people like Sis who are like, I got a password from a crush in high school, and that's the one I still use to this day.
5.
Number 5, 543 million employee credentials for Fortune 1000 companies are circulating on commonly used underground hacking forums. That's a 29% increase from 2020. That's a lot of probably very important passwords floating around.
My band in high school used to play at the underground hacking forum. It was our
What was the
favorite
name
venue.
of your band?
It was not. No. We were employee credentials. That was the name of our band in high school.
6.
Unfortunately, 48% of workers use the same passwords in both their personal and work accounts. No. Actually, I don't think I did. I think I had one very strategic password for work that I reused over and over. I'll tell you more about that when we get to number 8.
7.
Number 7, compromised passwords are responsible for 81% of hacking-related breaches.
Tell you more about it when we get to number 9, apparently.
8.
Because I'm supposed to tell you that number 8 is the average person reuses each password 14 times. All right, so I'm confused. How do you use the same password 14? Like, I have 14 different webs. Actually, that's probably very true now that I think about it. I did mention earlier, I think I probably have like over 300 logins on the internet, and that's probably a conservative number at this point.
Yeah.
9.
Number 9, an estimated 49% of employees only add a digit or change a character in their password when they're required to update it.
Okay. Guilty.
Yep.
My password changes were adding one extra digit to the prior password.
I had to, when I was in school and the EHR software we used, I had to change my password every month. And so my password was just my normal password with the month number at the end.
What's EHR?
It was very convenient. Electronic health records.
Oh, okay. I got up to, I had one job for 7 years. I got up into like the 70s or something. We only had to change our password like every 3 months or something like that, but there'd be occasional time where, you know, we were hacked or whatever, so you'd have to change your password. I got into the 70s, just adding one digit at a time. That's a pretty good run, if I say so myself.
1, 0.
More than 60% of employees use the same... This was yours, wasn't it? No, this is mine. And more than 60% of employees use the same password across multiple work and home applications.
Nice.
Isn't that the same thing we said when we said you're not supposed to use your personal and work accounts together?
Yeah, kind of. This was all based on a study, so it was probably asking slightly different questions.
Oh, or a similar question, slightly a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there you go. Top 10 facts about passwords that you should know from IDAagent.com.
They had when I was looking for this list, they have a follow-up that they published in 2021 that was 10 more facts about passwords. Those were also useful too, so if you're interested in that, just search for facts about passwords and just go to ID Agent because they had another one that was good.
Quiet M Gaming says, "No, I am legit screaming into the void." And then after Kate Zaid said the following, "Wait, we shouldn't use our personal passwords for work? Why not?" Then laughed at 14 times and said, "Change the E's to 3's. That's so smart, Sean." And Quiet just put 5 dots into the chat.
This was the last time Quiet ever tuned into our show.
They had a good run, Quiet M Gaming. Do you remember when Austin Attack 12 was in the chat in the first hour and was very excited about Harry Clarence Styles' birthday, and we were saying things like, "Oh, there's only one birthday today," and then there was also Austin frustrated that you and I were not on the same page as Austin is with "We Built This City" as one of the best songs of all time. And then I was like, I really would like to have a video camera on Austin right now because Austin's probably frustrated with us. I would like to now move that camera into Quiet's house.
Yeah, I'd like to see Quiet.
Quiet I'm Gaming, maybe add to your calendar that February 1st isn't the right day to tune into this show. But thank you for the work that you do.
Yeah.
Sis says, just swap the A for an @ sign, and that's it. You're hack proof. Hackers will never see the @ sign coming. Copia says, just change your password to Cope1A. 69% of streamers thought the 1 was...
Copla.
Love you, Copla. I am Jave Down says, I don't use numbers if I don't have to. I also share my Netflix password willy-nilly, and that's the same password I use for most things. It dawned on me one day that we used to have a widespread sharing of one of my family members' passwords for a login to TV applications, and then I realized that at the same time that was also their like account information for said TV provider, and I was like, that was probably not the smartest thing to just blast across the world. So. Caleb says, my password manager is a series of non-uniform scraps of paper scattered around my office that have no labels as to which password belongs to which site. You want my stuff bad enough to break into my house and solve the hellish puzzle I struggle with on the regular? You deserve the payoff. Is Calaf the jigsaw of passwords?
You want to play a game?
You want my passwords? Step into my arena. All right, Quiet says, hey, look, all I can do is be an advocate here. I'm not going to lose any sleep if you all want to be all willy-nilly with your security. I think we might have just found GMS's new password manager. Quiet, do you want to have a role with GMS? Would you like to take care of all of our passwords for us? By the way, I would definitely say no right now. You don't want to. Just think of fulfillment. Like, all the passwords that they haven't used in 3 years. Sis says Calaf would work together with his house intruder. the scraps of paper right over there. Go check it out. Good luck. Calaf also says hopefully they leave notes and label the scraps on their way out. I can use the help. All right. It's 7:37.
Someone breaks into the house and Calaf's like, "Thank you. Finally, someone's here to help. We're looking for B of A right now. Come on,
please." I usually put all my financials on like blue post-it notes, so look for the blue ones first. Copious says, "DMing my passwords to you right now." I don't think that's what I meant, but that works. Yeah, everyone send your passwords to Quiet. Quiet will be taking care of them, all of them, for us. Thank you, Quiet. You're the best. Sean's actually going to put in the chat, what is our password to access Quiet I Am Gaming, if you would be so kind. Remember, it's critical to change the E's to 3s. Here's some nationaltoday.com facts about Password Day. Imagine waking up to realize that your bank account has been hacked, or your online store card has been cloned and your payments intercepted. That sure sends shivers. With the increase in online transactions and activities, hacking seems to be a booming business. This called for awareness about personal cybersecurity and the need to change one's password regularly. This was recognized by Matt Buchanan, who had gotten hacked twice and felt it could be a good day to could be good for a day to be set to remind everyone to change their passwords. Change Your Password Day was first celebrated in 2012. Research proves that one is responsible for the cyber attacks they face, as many hackers admit that many online users have poor security and are easily hackable. This is because we form simple, easy to remember passwords, and we use them for all of our internet accounts. These passwords are easy to guess, making us susceptible to hack attacks. Getting hacked on a personal scale might not affect us much, but it is a deathly blow to companies as they experience heavy losses and may crumble under it. Stock prices of such companies will fall if they are hacked, according to nationaltoday.com.
Hack Attacks was my band name in high school.
That's a good one.
Shaq!
Hack a Shack Attacks. And also, I wanted to say after it said, many hackers admit that many online users have poor security and are easily hackable. This is because they form simple, easy to remember passwords that they got from their crushes in school. But I didn't, because that's not what the copy said. So, all right, it's 7:39. Thank you for being along for the ride. Coming up next hour, we're going to play It Takes Two on a Work Together Wednesday. You can continue to answer our question of the day, which we would appreciate. Those are available to you as we're asking you, how often do you change your password? You can also respond as we have prompts on our Twitter and Instagram accounts. On Twitter, we're WatchGMS, and on Instagram, you can find us by going to Gaming Morning Show. All right, it's time to see what we're tracking.
You can news if you wanna.
At this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. It is 7:40 now on the West Coast. This story comes to us courtesy of UPI as well, but Ben Hooper apparently had the day off because this one was written by Patrick Hillsman, who brought us our first hour story, and was co-authored by Sherry Walsh of UPI.
Yeah, when Ben's not there, it takes two people to do his job.
It takes two to replace Ben Hooper. Two missing tamarin monkeys have been found in a closet of an abandoned home. This is kind of a sadder story because it sounds like they may have been stolen, and this is not the complete story. If you would like to read the complete story, we will link to the story in the chat so you can take a look at it from UPI. But it reads, a pair of emperor tamarin monkeys have been missing from the Dallas Zoo, and they've now been found inside a closet in an abandoned home. Police say they are searching for a person they believe to have stolen the animals. The tamarins were discovered Tuesday evening after investigators received a tip that the monkeys could be inside the vacant home about 15 miles away, according to the police department. Quote, Dallas police, with the help of Lancaster Police Department, located the two missing tamarin monkeys from the Dallas Zoo at an abandoned home in Lancaster. They tweeted showing a photo of the monkeys inside the closet. Quote, the monkeys have been returned to the zoo. On Monday morning, Dallas Zoo alerted the police department after the animal care team discovered two of their emperor tamarin monkeys were missing. It was clear the habitat had been intentionally compromised. More quotes from Facebook. Emperor tamarin monkeys would likely stay close to home. Based on the Dallas Police Department's initial assessment, they have reason to believe that the tamarins were taken. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If it's money you seek, I can tell you I have none. But what I do have is a particular set of skills and some bananas. Because monkeys like bananas.
Like monkeys like bananas.
On Tuesday, the Dallas Police Department posted a surveillance photo of the man they believe that stole the monkeys.
Don't steal monkeys.
The bananas thing was probably out of line because did you know that humans actually eat more bananas than monkeys?
I didn't know that. That seems implausible.
It does, but think about it. When's the last time you saw a human eat a monkey?
Beep boop beep boop.
By the way, are we... Oh, no, we are not undefeated for February. We just lost the last game, didn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there goes our quest for no loss February.
Over so soon.
Who had the over-under on getting a loss in our first 2 hours of February?
I kind of had a feeling.
All right. Good morning and nice chat to Dungeon Master KJ. Thank you for being here. Look, it's Mike O says, I have a digital version of this. I have passwords saved in my phone on a note, but it doesn't say what they go to. So if someone wants to try 22 passwords on random accounts, good for them. Plus, it'd only be passwords to my Disney and stuff, not bank or email. Suckers. Take that. Sis says, didn't the Dallas Zoo lose a cat recently or something? I'm telling you, we're learning more and more every single day of doing the show that we are more aware of lost or misplaced zoo or pets. Zoo or pet animals. Nope. Yes. Animals that are pets. Pet animals. Apollo says, see, I wouldn't save my passwords on any kind of app on my phone because I gotta walk... All I gotta do is walk past some rando while out in town, and they jack into my phone and go through my stuff and just take all my passwords. Wasn't that supposedly a thing too, like with NFCs or something like that?
NFTs?
No, it's the reason your phone can, you know, like do the tap.
Oh,
It's
RF.
okay.
RF. Something or other.
I thought it started with an N.
I don't know.
Quiet, I am gaming. What am I talking about? But yeah, that's why you're supposed to get like a NFC safe wallet or something that they can't like scan through. That's gonna be centered. Enjoy. I just keep them in a physical book. I'm telling you, that's what my IT department said to do. And Quiet adamantly agrees. Don't you, Quiet? I think the one thing that I'm taking away already, and this may become my takeaway that's pretty okay, is that I'm not alone in my password management. We are basically, our audience and ourselves today are walking statistics.
We all know what to do. We're just not doing it.
Exactly. Mike said the
But
Dallas
that's okay.
Zoo-
That's the passwords are the only aspect of our life that we're doing.
Correct. Yeah. When it comes to diet and exercise, we have that locked down. It's only passwords. Maiko says the Dallas Zoo does a lot of conservation work, so most of the animals couldn't survive in the wild, so someone is legitimately putting these animals' lives in actual danger. And then Maiko says QVC. No, it apparently was NFC. I was right. And then Kate Lapp goes, NFC champions, go Birds. So, okay. So hear me out, Sean. I'm out in public. We're at a restaurant sitting next to each other. And I use my NFC scanner and steal all of your information. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Am I the NFC champion?
Yeah. I think so.
Nice. So the Philadelphia Eagles are stealing everyone's information. Got it. But it doesn't matter if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. They'll never be NFC champions.
Or NFT champion.
Andy Reid gets up there and was like, this is all well and good. We enjoy being the Super Bowl champs, but we really wanted to be NFC champions, and that's literally impossible. So. All right, can we do a no L February from this point forward?
Probably not.
Ye of little faith. Apollo says, but the Notepad app that I have downloaded on my phone is not designed to scramble.
It's more of a pocket notepad.
Football jokes. Sports is next. That was good. Apollo says, honestly, I feel safe with my passwords because I feel like I'm really not important enough for someone to want to waste their time to hack me. I think most people feel that way, and then we get hacked. Yeah. Quiet says, you know, I woke up today with such high hopes for the world. All right, look at that. No L February from this point forward, still intact.
I got 4 saves. That was a good match.
Too bad you didn't have the challenge where you needed 3 saves and a win.
That's too bad.
Yep. All right, thanks for being here. It's 7:48 West Coast time. It's 10:48 out east. It's now 3:49 for those watching GMS in the UK. Maiko says, this is my thought, and all the things I have saved with passwords are just nonsense to accounts like Disney Plus and sound downloading sites and Minecraft. Damn, Mike also adds, it's the same reason I don't care if the government tracks me. Do you really care that I take a bath every other day and then move from my bed to my couch to my office to the bath? Good luck, jerks.
Yeah.
Problem is that is probably exactly how many people feel, and that's exactly the reason that you should change your passwords, because we probably, like, I have identity theft protection, but I have no clue how good it is.
Right. Don't want to stress test that?
I feel like I'm sitting here
to steal your identity.
Yeah, I'm sitting here super safe. It's like, yeah, I got identity. I mean, I'd be fine. And I spend the next 3 years in court or something like that. So, Kate says, and then you came to GMS. Gaming Morning Show. We're here to ruin your day.
We make parts of it feel better and parts of it feel worse.
All right, thank you for being here. Remember when we used to just talk about food? Who wants a bagel? Those were the days. Those were the days. All right, it is 7:50. It's time for sports. Sports brought to you by King Gray. You can find King Gray on the internet. Hey, Sean, I told you about 35 minutes before we went on the air there was breaking news. It involves an NFL player. Do you want to guess what the breaking news was this morning about 35 minutes before we went on the air?
Is it Tom Brady retiring?
No.
Because it's about that time for Tom Brady to retire and then unretire.
You knew, didn't you?
I had my suspicions.
Tom Brady has announced retirement. The Patriots. I like how this is a CBS Sports headline from Tyler Sullivan. Patriots Buccaneers legend.
Yeah, really?
I mean, there is a Super Bowl. When you win a Super Bowl, like Trent Dilfer is probably a Ravens legend, but like John Lynch is a Buccaneers legend. Whatever. So it was kind of funny though. So Tom Brady did get on social media. He recorded a video just straight out of the front of his camera and goes, "I'm not going to take too long. Basically, I am retiring for good. He said for good specifically.
Did he wink afterwards?
My favorite part, though, said something along the lines of, like, you know, I'll be to the point because you only get, like, one legendary essay about retiring, and I used mine last year.
Yeah, at least he knows.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's good when you can laugh at yourself. So anyway, retiring after 23 seasons total, and 7 Super Bowl championships, the GOAT, greatest of all time, Tom Brady, has announced his retirement. Now, I like Lucas Myko says, I can't wait for Tom Brady to sign with the CFL later today. Could you imagine seeing Tom Brady like in the USFL or the XFL or something like that?
Man. That'd be a game changer for
really would.
a league like that.
It'd be hilarious. Here's another story. This is from high school basketball. Chris Everything Bangle, has this story. A Virginia girls high school basketball coach was fired after impersonating a 13-year-old junior varsity player. There was video surfacing of this game that was played on January 21st. Parents of the girl being impersonated in the game say that the 22-year-old coach of the team took the court for a game against the JV team of their opponent. The player that the coach was impersonating was out of town for a club tournament, her parents told the TV station in Norfolk. Quote, coaches always preach to kids about integrity and those type of things, so I was just shocked, the player's father said in an interview. I like how it was for a JV game.
Yeah. Why?
I mean, I miss playing too. I'd like to get out there. I guess at nearly 40, I probably wouldn't be fooling anybody that I'm a 16-year-old high school kid.
Especially on the girls JV team.
When did Betsy get so slow?
Betsy's knees look really weak.
Betsy looks out of shape. A couple of coaching hirings in the NFL. D'Amico Ryans. Sorry. I always thought his name was spelled Demico. It's Demeco, so now it's throwing me off. D'Amico Ryans, new head coach of his former team, played for the Houston Texans, now as their head coach, a 6-year agreement according to ESPN. And then a report says that Sean Payton will be the next head coach of your Denver Broncos. This was noted in our Discord by the Element of One. Thank you for breaking the news to me. I have no ability to have hope in any NFL football team until next September. So it's just another day in the off season.
We'll see what happens.
Yesterday, Ottawa beat Montreal in the NHL 5-4. Chris M.E.'s Los Angeles Kings, a 5-4 overtime road loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. Another OT game, Washington beat Columbus on the road 4-3. And we have officially reached the All-Star break? No, NHL games tonight.
2 games.
Yeah, Buffalo, Carolina, Boston, Toronto.
It's close, though.
Do you want to watch the All-Star game?
I would watch it.
Okay. Is it on February 5th? Is it this Sunday?
Maybe.
Because if it is, it's the same day as the Pro Bowl games. So, also apparently this weekend is the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am as well. So, K-Laugh's golf spot in return starting tomorrow, as there's $9 million at stake at the Pebble Beach Golf Links. So,
looks like Saturday is the All-Star tournament.
For the NHL?
Yeah.
That's probably smart that they had to offset from the Pro Bowl, even though it's the Pro Bowl.
Right. It's probably a good choice.
All right, that is your sports, brought to you as always by King Gray. Please find King Gray on the internet. There you go. King Gray is here, says go sports, but did Gray enter the chat with tacos? I do not see. We talked about this, King Gray. Also, I clicked on the Twitch chat. King Gray is a member of the 999 Plus Messages Club. That I'm not surprised by. But no timeouts, but one ban. Who banned King Gray before? Is that Lucas Myko? Or is that Austin Attack 12?
I don't know. I kind of remember that happening now that you say it, but I don't know who it was.
King Gray, thank you for the tacos. We can officially recognize your presence. So. Even Gray says it was Chris. Oh, that's right. That's probably true. Oh my gosh.
Remember when Toxic Chris played Rocket League?
And banned Gray.
You're toxic. This game is over.
All right. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it very, very much. Next hour, It Takes Two on Work Together Wednesday. And also, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. We'll get to more of your comments as well. On the other side of the break, it's Gaming Morning Show. And it is Wednesday, the weekend of the week edition, February 1st, 2023. On Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv.
Your driveway, can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember those times. We laughed and cried. Watched the sunset fall through the sky. We were younger, never thought we'd say goodbye.
Copia wants an R. Which would fit with throw from
Yeah.
Papa Paws.
Let's do the R first.
R. Correct.
Okay. Was it where we wanted it?
Throw looks pretty good. Copia says hammer throw.
Yeah. Well, let's finish off throw.
THROW, correct?
Yep.
Throw is correct,
Yes.
which means hammer throw is also correct.
Don't forget that
Correct.
Q and hammer.
Gosh, you have to understand how shaky my hand was. The bad news is we only got one balloon.
I can get behind.
Yeah, I think we can beat that.
I think so.
How tacky can the cream be, too?
8.
I don't know. We'll have to try. Number 8, different whipped cream and whipped toppings. Toppings shake using an artificially made process. I think they fell asleep while they were writing this. In addition, the whipped topping also contains hydrogenated oil, a sweetener, emulsifier, and stabilizer so that it doesn't taste as good as whipped cream. I'm so confused.
I think we need to hire Sophistamom, an editor. I think that
Especially during cream week.
I think the interview is just, will you please say the name of our website 4 straight times? And if you can catch why we need an editor, you're hired.
For Jonathan Kimball.
Yeah, I'm fine with that because J.K. Simmons is how J.K. is commonly referred to. And many might wonder, well, is that just their first name or is it a shortened name? And clearly it was Jonathan Kimball Simmons.
Yeah. Do you think if he became a Men in Black agent, would he go by J or would he could just continue to be JK? Because that'd be confusing.
No, he'd be like YZ. they still have to go with the 2-letter like sequence, but
Right.
I mean, it can't be JK because then everyone would be like, "You are JK. I remember you," and then be like, way too many neuralizers. They don't have the budget for that. Yeah, is that you, JK? Hey, JK. Which one? Which is longer or shorter than our watch parties list?
Shorter.
Okay, fair enough.
Nothing's as long as that.
Keith Anthony is here this morning. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Anyone else I missed who's lurking, listening, hanging out with us, wherever you may be. Quiet I Am Gaming, Dungeon Master KJ, Copia, Quiet I Am Gaming, Link, others. Thank you so much for being part of the show. We truly do appreciate it. Interested to know how you do with plants. That is our topic of the day, as it's National Houseplant Appreciation Day. One quick thing from Element before we get to our game. Is Bear Bear making it to the Cocaine Bear premiere?
He wouldn't miss it for the world. He'll be standing awkwardly in the window of the projection booth. Just like he does here.
He only knows one thing, and that's how to stand in front of windows. So, yeah, if you ever see a bear looking through frame, he actually learned that from Bear.
Yep,
it's true. Curry Chicken Day. What's your favorite curry or chicken dish? Today is also Kiss a Ginger Day, National Pharmacist Day, Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day. Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day. Healthy Weight, Healthy Look Day, National Hot Tea Day, National Kettlebell Day, National Marzipan Day. It's Remembrance Day, Stick to Your New Year's Resolution Day, and it is Work Harder Day. Those are all the days. Kasoko says, Feast of Fabulous what? I'm sorry. It is Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day. Chrissy says, I prefer my men mild. Brendan goes, Feast of Fabulous Wild Men Day. Nobody tell my husband. Badum. So, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. Now, you mentioned when you went to the UK that you found out that barbecue over there it's a little bit different than barbecue over here.
Smoked
Not barbecue.
paprika is just barbecue.
Well, yeah, barbecue chips are just, they call them smoked paprika chips. But then we found out that what they consider Mexican food is basically the same spices you would put on barbecue.
No.
Everything's confused.
Okay. GMS now presents Sean playing video games while being full screen because Hefty's PlayStation crashed.
Oh no. I see your car just sitting there, dead, like on the freeway.
Motionless.
I'm the new party leader.
Congratulations.
I'll take this responsibility.
You've been upgraded.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. The daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Put it on a pancake. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you so much. We are so thankful that you're along with us on Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. It is the weekend of the week, so I hope your weekend plans are already starting because it's Wednesday. And if your weekend plans aren't starting on a Wednesday, then what are you even doing?
It's like you're not even trying.
Yeah. It's the weekend of the week. Party on. Week.
Party on, end.
Silly. I am Hefty Goof. That is Sports.Gaming, left side of your screen. So thankful that you're along with us for today's ride. Coming up later on in this hour, we'll ask for your takeaways that were pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? What is something you learned from Our IT department, Quiet I'm Gaming. Curious if you have anything that you'll remember for the rest of your life after today. It's kind of terrifying. Well, clip of the day coming up. Also play It Takes Two in about 15 minutes from now. It's time to welcome in...
Morning to the Final Hour crew.
The Final Hour crew.
Hello, FHC.
Look, it's Mike O is here. GMS Emeritus. Dungeon Meowster KJ here with the FHC. Sis has been with us both last night on GMS Tuesday nights and throughout the course of this morning. Kate Zaid, TikTok extraordinaire, is with us as well. Thanks to iGood Apollo. King Gray for talking in chat. Head of Research and Development Kalaf has been with us through the course of the morning. Drew Mega going wire to wire as well so far. Superphonic, so good to see you, saying that Tom Brady is a Bucks legend. Quiet I Am Gaming, I appreciate you being here as well and spreading all the gospel of password managers. Very, very important stuff that you're doing today. We've also seen people like Gabe Pride. Digital Doc Games has been in here as well. Quiet I Am Gaming, and many, many others. If I missed your name, if you're listening, lurking, we had Copia in the chat earlier as well. Thank you for being part of it, and you can answer our question of the day, which is, it's Change Your Password Day. So we're asking you, how often do you actually change your password? Curious where you are in that regard. You can let us know in the chat, or you can answer both on Twitter and on Instagram as well. I think that covered everything. We added a new Bear Eagles propaganda. LaShawn McCoy has joined the show. And if you were ever wondering, LaShawn McCoy's height, one Bear torso to neck.
Yeah. I mean, Bear's real tall. He's a real big Bear.
We also learned that Sean's room is about 50 feet deep. No, 50 yards deep.
50 yards, so. Yeah. That's why it looks so small.
I mean, listen what it sounds like when Sean has to shout at Bear, who's significantly far back. Like, it's definitely dramatic.
Hey, Bear!
Bear will get back to us in about 50 seconds when that actually hits Bear's ears. It's that far away.
Oh, did you hear it?
Bear's playing the trombone. All right, we have had a pretty good run here with our audience game. Why not stop today?
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
I mean, is today the day that we have the streak come to an end?
Ooh, hope not.
All right, it's up to you, chat. You can start guessing letters. You can take a big swing and guess the word. This one is famous brands. Will we continue our streak of 854 banked balloons, or will it all come crashing down to today? We are trying to get to 1K total balloons for the first time in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth history. Not just our show, but no one has ever accomplished that in the history of this game.
It's true.
Probably.
No, guaranteed. Guinness was on the line earlier.
Now that's a big swing.
We have Menards from Quiet I Am Gaming, so we'll use the A from that.
A. Cha-ching.
It is not Menards. Papa John's, all one word from Look It's Mike O. We'll use the T and the R, though, from Mike and Austin, respectively.
T. No. R. Yes.
Thank you, Austin Attack 12 has been in the chat throughout the course of the morning, celebrating one Harry Clarence Styles' birthday, second to that of Pauly Shore's birthday. Austin's been all excited about Pauly. Austin kept text messaging me for days getting ready for Pauly Shore's birthday.
S. Correct.
An E and a D from Kate and Downs, respectively.
E. D. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, I know.
I know it too. Quiet I Am Gaming.
I know.
Now that's a big swing.
Do you agree with DoorDash, or do you want something else?
Yeah, no. Quiet guessed my password. DoorDash.
Quiet, I'm stealing your password. DoorDash. By the way, DoorDash is all one word, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Who knew?
Yeah, this whole time I thought we were working with a space, but apparently not. I like Austin goes Postmates.
No.
All right, 859 banked balloons. If you want to try to help us out and make a stop at 869 before we get to the 900s, we always appreciate that. We cannot get that, though, in one fell swoop, because the best you can get in any particular round is 7 banked balloons. Quiet got that one. Quiet is
Cracked!
and now is taking a big swing here.
Now that's a big swing.
With Star Wars, we'll use the A from Star Wars.
A. No.
Whoa.
Hey. No.
Did you go like Grease era?
A little bit.
Like, hey.
Hey.
Now that's a big swing.
K-Laugh started with Jaws 4. I don't think that's what it is. Then went to King Kong. Oh, Mike said Ding Dong. Oh.
Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh. Yes.
Bob's satisfied with that guess.
Shaq. Shaq.
Downs tried Fast 5. We have a John Wick from K-Laugh. That doesn't fit. We have a T from Mike.
T. Incorrect.
10 correct.
Quiet wants nice. Not nice. Not nice.
No.
Austin wants R.
R. Incorrect.
An S and an A. We already had the A guess.
S.
And then a D from Downs. I'm going to click the D, and then we got to kind of slow our
D.
roll here.
No.
All right. Cannot be Iron Man. We have 2 balloons left, Sean. This is movies and 1 O on the board. Now we have a U and an N from Mike and Austin. And Austin doesn't typically let us guess a letter unless Austin is confident. It's a Top Gun. We have an H from Apollo. I am kind of looking for a, Copia or Quiet or K-Laugh to give us a good idea.
K-Laugh wants an E.
An E, and then Austin's doubling down on N and L. Should we go with the E first or the N?
Let's go with the E first.
All right, here we go.
And then the N.
E.
E. No.
N.
N. Yes. Yes.
All right, we got 2 N's. I like how everything just got way more tense. Quiet.
Now that's a big swing.
We have an L, we have an I, we have a K, and we have a G. Oh my gosh. Quiet, I am gaming. Might have saved the day. Now it's up to Hefty to not misclick. L. I. K. G.
Cracked. Cracked.
Quiet's cracked and says, get a password manager. You know, the reason we did this, by the way, was we wanted more drama until we get to 869 banked balloons. I wasn't worried. You were worried. We had Mike and Austin just yelling at the top of their lungs for the L, which we had earlier, way back up like 17 lines ago. So, nice work. Austin gets credit.
Correct.
Mike gets credit.
Correct.
You all get credit. It was a team effort. Damn it. Kate Zaid, the drama drives us. True. All right, one more I think we have time for. Music and song. Music and song is your category. We're all cracked. Austin wants an R.
R. Cha-ching.
Oh, Downs is right. We did have King Kong, and I did steer the ship toward the O. I guess technically the O did hit. L and an A from KJ and K-Laugh, respectively.
L. A. No. No.
Apollo says, I swear y'all don't use your vowels. I'm going to lose it. I won't feel bad when you lose your 860 balloons. Apollo. Jeez. E and T from Quiet and Austin.
E. No. T. Yes.
It's music and song. Downs guesses Gorge Ezra. Terlit Swift. Apollo, is that an I? Yeah, we already have the L anyway, so we're going to go I from Apollo.
I. Correct.
Bob is usually correct. An S from Austin.
S. Ding, ding, ding.
Does it end in ong, song? Oh, K-Laugh.
Now that's a big swing.
Apollo wanted the N, which is not in thrift shop. But an H is. K-Laugh is.
Cracked. Cracked.
Austin says, what does that have to do with music? It's a song. Wyatt even says, I don't know what it has to do to relate to music. It's a song. The great Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Does that sound right?
Yep.
Mike's like, holy moly. Hey, this is why
worse.
that's why we spend time together, chat. We all learn things together. All right, 864 balloons is the new all-time record, and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth, and you were all here for that part. Apollo says, oh, is that the $20 in my pocket song? It is. It is. Austin Texas, isn't that a fish?
Ryan Lewis?
Is thrift shop a fish? She goes, no, mackerel. Probably, to be honest, probably a mackerel is a fish. So, oh my gosh.
Someone's stealing my passwords.
Stop them! Stop them! Apollo says, see, I prefer Candy Shop by Christina Aguilera. Even though I'm pretty sure it's called Candyman. Oh my gosh. No, I remember Christina Aguilera beautifully singing, I'll take you to the candy shop. Oh my gosh. All right, it's time to play It Takes Two. Now, we are in the tree stage of this, correct?
Indeed.
Okay. And everything's set up. So we were fighting wasps last time we were in here, right?
Yes. We have been fighting wasps.
Okay. Wasps. All right. All right. I always forget I have to turn up my volume for this part. Okay. So we got some audio. All right. I am ready to go.
Perfect.
We started this game in September of 2021. We played it the last several weeks for a while. And now, oh yeah, we're on a raft.
So we were going that way.
And I'm shooting matches at my significant other. I'm lighting a fire under your booty.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, good.
Steer straight ahead.
Oh yeah, and I'm supposed to. Oh yeah, we have jellyfy.
They seem okay so far, though.
Look, awesome. We have jelly mackerels.
We have those rare tree jellyfish.
All right, there's some shore. And the lantern. Oh, I like how it goes straight to where it needs to go.
Yeah, that was handy.
That's some BS right there. I'm gonna go touch this jellyfish. Okay, that didn't work.
Ow.
Okay. Don't go in the water.
Mine wasn't even on purpose. Can we jump on the jellyfish?
Yes, we
We
can.
can jump on the jellyfish.
Jumping jellyfish, Batman.
Oh, that one's too far away.
Is there a grapple?
I think we just have to wait for him to scoop.
Look at me platforming like a pro. Oh.
So close.
Luckily, I got credit for you already being over there, so I didn't have to try it again.
Nice.
Ground pounded right into the water. Oh, and I did have to start on the other side again. I'm trying to be faster because Sean wants to play this game with his wife now, and so we have to actually get done with it.
No hurries.
Kate Zade says this game is so pretty. I do like this game. This game would be fun for me just to watch, which is not unlike most single-player games that you all play. I like watching people play single-player games, but... Uh-oh,
so pretty
I hear
in
buzzing.
here.
I hear buzzing. Nope, no I don't. Never mind, everything's fine. I'm not panicked, you're panicked.
Your audio cable is just loose.
Hey, look, I found a neon nut.
Ah, nuts. Oh no. This is telling the story of the squirrels.
Hey,
They
Sean.
used to... Yeah.
It's raving. It's raving squirrels.
Nice.
So what's this thing right here?
That's a mean squirrel.
There was a mean squirrel that the nice purple is the best color squirrels fought with acorns and diagonal arrows.
They're pointing in the... He's over there.
This is what's scary. Right here. Look where the arrow goes. Meanwhile,
Well,
the
look at-
acorns fell from the sky.
Look on my screen. The acorns are being attacked by construction.
Sean, did you see this skeleton in here?
Yeah, let's not worry about that.
I don't think we should proceed. This skeleton looks very
let's
dead.
Let's not worry about that. Oh, someone left an axe in here.
As opposed to the very alive skeletons that I've seen in my life.
This is where the zombies come in. Toilet paper.
It's us.
Oh, we had a baby.
Is this the game
I
that
got-
Sean
I
played?
got rid of the baby.
Oh yeah, get out of here. Oh no, that was to celebrate the birth. We had fireworks.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
Let me
Sh-
pull up-
Mike was asking if this is related to Nuts, the game that you played. With
It's
the
not,
squirrels.
but that game was fantastic.
They're throwing toilet paper in celebration.
Yeah, why the toilet paper?
Or wait, is the squirrels god toilet paper?
Could be.
What are these things?
Look, highlighters.
Oh, that's how they got to write. Okay. And pencil toppers. Can I light the pencils on fire? Myself and Bacon had a grand time playing this together, and it didn't end in divorce. That's good, said Scott Chick. It's a two-player game. I'd happily play it again if you wanted to play it, Kate. Paula said, I could never live with myself if I was playing this the reason we got a divorce. Fair enough. Sean, I promise. Sean, I promise not to divorce you after playing this game with you.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
It's gone pretty well so far.
Look at this one. They have a comb. Did you jump off the cliff?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're going down in an earlier round.
Oh, look up. Look at that.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Are you in
I'm in
a spirit
thing.
lifting you? What is this tree?
It's magic.
Gotta stick the landing. This is harder than landing in Top Gun on the NES. Okay, I don't believe any of this. There's no auras in squirrel trees.
No,
Either
this
that,
this is how trees work.
either that, or I want to go into more trees now.
Every time I've been inside a tree, this is how it works.
Are we on drugs?
A little bit.
We're seeing neon. We're seeing auras. I think these two puppets are on drugs. Go
I'm
to
going
the
towards the
lights.
light.
Kate says it takes a lot for me to want to get a divorce. Okay, so you're getting divorce protection from Kate Zade.
Looks like
Perfect.
Looks like some kind of catfish.
And how does that help us now?
Are we being catfished right now?
A little bit.
He's big enough to eat us.
No. I'm getting a good vibe from this.
See? They're on drugs.
I think he's trying to throw us off.
No. It's just swimming. That's what fish do. Just stay on its back.
Did
No.
you just mansplain fish? It's swimming. That's what fish do. You're doing a good job.
Oh, when the game's actually telling me I have to move my controller to stay on the fish. I hope they're the good drugs, says Mike. Is that your catfish sound? Do catfish sound like orcas?
He's doing a loop-de-loop.
Okay, this is beautiful, but I don't understand what the heck is happening.
It's a metaphor.
Maybe the designers were like, hey, we really want to have a catfish sequence. And that's where this whole game started. They made this whole game just to get to this point.
Yeah, this was their original goal.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, it's a water ride.
My fault.
We can spin. We can spin.
That was pretty.
Sis says that's a good boy catfish right there.
He was pretty.
Scott Chick said, why are those lighters so luminous? They were those very popular glow-in-the-dark.
You know, I am getting really tired of falling.
Well, be grateful you're in good shape.
Oh yeah? Thanks, May.
I meant good shape in this world.
Oh,
Ouch.
I see. So you're saying I'm in bad shape in my real body?
Ouch.
Oh, I didn't say that.
May, I am made of clay.
Could you run, jump, and fall like this in your real body?
No.
Exactly. So, enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. Okay.
Plunger, dunger, or dunger, like poop.
Take that thing.
Well, there it is. The first poop mention of the day. Mark it down.
Shooting range.
Hey, Cody! Over here!
Don't let the moving targets reach your side.
Oh, okay.
R2 charges the gun.
Get ready to lose.
I'm aiming to win!
So am I.
Oh, this is what... Who was just referring to...
I'm trigger happy.
Oh, I get it now. Okay. Who was referring to all the mini games in this game?
Wasting plunges!
I know.
I don't know.
Someone was just in our chat a second ago.
Blaze away!
Watch and learn.
Cool!
I'm gonna lose.
There's so many.
Rubbish!
You're winning 5-0. 6-0. 8-0. Oh gosh, I'm getting destroyed.
Boring!
I'm just saying it's boring because I'm losing so bad.
Nothing to it!
15-0. Oh my gosh. This is the Broncos 49ers Super Bowl.
Hey, man, I'm a sharpshooter.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Got destroyed. Not surprised. So what did that teach us?
That's just a mini game. That's just for funsies. Some healthy competition.
That was somebody else shot at you. It wasn't me.
Oh no, a wasp got in here.
We have to cross over.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go straight for it.
that's a deep pit.
Nope, don't fall.
I
I'm
can't
really
go
happy
that
we
way.
can die as much as we need to in this game.
Yeah, that is handy.
Okay, there's got to be a... Oh, you got to tiptoe. I got you. You're so smart. I don't care what they
We
say.
got there in the end. Hey, who says what?
Clearly, the squirrels are made of backlights. Then again, why am I questioning anything when the mom and dad are made of wood and clay? Exactly.
Yeah.
Darn, the sap isn't sticking.
Looks like squirrel tack isn't foolproof.
Oh, crap. Crap, crap, crap! How did you tiptoe over this? Do you have to walk really slowly?
No, I just kind of jumped on it.
Oh, okay. Come on, Hefty, you can do it.
I believe in you.
Do you?
I do. I believe in you.
Hello, happy FHC to you, Groggy or Die. It's good to see you.
Hello, FHC.
Why did you change your password, Ryan? Because it's change your password day. Mike says, have I tried not dying? I'm going to focus. After that one, I'm going to focus.
You got it. Oh, you had it. So just double jump and then jump on it once, and you should be over.
I double jump onto it.
Yeah, just try to. Yeah, now. Yeah,
there we go.
There you go.
Perfect.
Piece of cake. First try.
I'm happy I didn't fall through that little
hole
slat.
right there.
Yep.
You coming?
I'm happy.
Stop being bad at video games, Hefty.
You knocked me down. That'd be hilarious. Uh-oh, this looks like a boss.
Where are we
Yeah, it
going?
does.
Only one way out. Up.
It was nice of it to wait for it.
Gosh, I hate wasps so much.
Oh, we can't shoot. We just have to avoid it.
If only this was in an easy-to-remember quadrant. Ow. What a coordinated attack. I'm happy I remembered how to dash. Ow. Ow.
Oh.
Oh, did we die?
Yeah, we have shared health.
Wait, we do?
Yeah. Because I only got hit once.
Well, that sucks.
Where are we going?
Only one way out. Up.
No, it looks like we have separate health. Why did I die only getting hit once?
Maybe got hit real good.
I got hit real good.
Are they using pizza cutters, by the way?
Maybe. They're very aggressive pizza cutters.
Well, they're... Oh, I was like... I thought you were saying they were very aggressive bees. I'm like, they're wasps, man. Oh, I wasn't looking at me. I was looking at you. Damn it. I'm almost back. Yeah, back. This looks like...
We were so close the first time.
This is the Smash TV perspective. That was a good Nintendo game.
Nice.
Hey! The high!
Yeah, I can see it. Let's clean up these stragglers.
Oh, I can stun them when... Oh, no! Oh, no! Come on back up! I want back up! No. There's more. Mike.
We got one.
I didn't know you could fall off the platform, though.
Yeah, that's
new.
deadly.
Oh. I had to worry about bullet drop there.
Uh-oh, there's a lot of them.
I feel like we're in like a gladiator pit.
What is this place?
I don't know, but they look pretty angry.
Are you not entertained? Oh, see, this is...
That's
Oh,
not a bee.
you send the beetle in?
It's not it. Not a bee or a wasp.
Oh, you ready for this?
You heard them say kill, right? That's their
Oh yeah,
mantra
they were
all the time.
chanting kill. I should look at my screen instead of yours.
Oh, it doesn't stick,
Oh.
does it? Oh, and it's a
No.
one-shot kill, huh?
Yep.
Maybe I just have to shoot the ground. Oh, jeez. So it doesn't stick, so do we have to, like, make... Maybe on these vents. Oh, okay, that's helpful.
Oh yeah, I can fill in these vents and then they blow. So if I go like...
Oh,
this-
jeez. He got me with the wave.
Oh, he did the wave. All right, so we gotta... I gotta fill up the vents. and then we gotta lure the beetle over it.
Come here, John Lennon. Okay, I'm gonna try to distract the beetle while you do the filling. Nope, over here, over here, over here. Coming.
Okay, so you gotta blow it up.
I know. Oh, I thought we were gonna do. Or you were gonna fill all the vents first. I got you.
No.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh no, the thing got me. You know, I could use not having those pulses. Those pulses are very inconvenient. Dang it.
Come here, beetle. Oh, not over there. What are you doing, beetle?
Beetle, we're over. Miss.
Ow. Okay, nice shot.
Probably one more.
One, two, three.
There we go.
Nice shot.
Oh, and we still got hit with the pulse afterward?
That's brutal.
Kill.
It's like the Elden Ring of co-op games.
Groggy says, I love this game so much.
I don't even like the wasps.
So why are you on their side?
I'm a mercenary. I fight for anyone who pays me food and shelter.
What food? Huh? Worms? Slugs? Larvae?
No, I'm a vegetarian and gluten-free. I get paid in nectar.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's nectar.
you know the queen? She has all the nectar.
Huh?
So if you help us take her down, you can have as much nectar as you want.
I can?
Yes.
Are we bribing them?
A little bit.
Oh, yummy. Oh. What are we waiting for? Come on, jump on.
We get to ride the beetle.
That was easy.
Oh, there I go. Nectar!
I gotta shoot, okay.
Make it jump, Cody!
I'm trying!
Hey,
Nice.
Beetle, slow down! Cody, slow him down!
I can't!
Okay, I
Stop
don't know
that,
why.
keep driving!
Ugh, more damn wasps!
Shoot them! Kill them, eh?
Stop backseat shooting!
Oh, nectar! Yummy!
It wasn't like locking on originally. Oh, it's not inverted, I don't think either. Nice job, you're crushing it.
Cool. I was.
No, lock on! Shoot them!
Is that nectar?
No, definitely not!
Oh gosh, that was... Shoot! Plow the road.
This is like Mario Kart. We're going all sideways.
You want that nectar?
Rainbow Road right now.
Nectar!
No! Still no! Shoot them! Nice one, May!
Oh, I thought I jumped too soon.
I'd like to think auto aim. They're gonna drop on us, aren't they?
Seemed like they might, but then I don't think the one did.
Oof, that was close.
Nice shoot.
With 2 health bars. No!
Surely we hit a checkpoint there.
Yeah. All right. It's 8:40. Thanks for watching It Takes Two with us on Gaming Morning Show. That was super fun. Yeah. Definitely was a checkpoint, hopefully. I got to have inverted shooting, I think. You know, the way that everyone plays their games, right? Right? All right, this is where we have to leave off for the day. We're going to get you the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews, so certainly excited for that. I want to point out Mike O was looking at Jordy Jasper. We probably won't raid into Jordy, but I do want to give a shout out because Mike said something about Jordy's on at an unusual time or something along those lines, so please check it out. Jordy Jasper, if you're not already following, please follow on Twitch and check Jordy out because apparently on the air right now. Today, by the way, the last days of the day that we didn't tell you about, National Sean Day.
That's me.
Otherwise known as National Cian Day.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not me.
National Serpent Day, National Texas Day, Robinson Crusoe Day, Spunky Old Broads Day.
Huh.
World Aspergillosis Day. World Hijab Day. I feel like I said that incorrectly.
Hijab.
And World Read Aloud Day. Those are some of the other days of the day. All right. We told you about newly discovered giant water lily species breaks world records. We told you about 2 missing tamarin monkeys found in a closet of an abandoned home. So if you have anything that you learned from today's show, please let us know what your takeaways are that were pretty okay. We'll have those coming up momentarily on this morning radio show that plays games. What were your takeaways that were pretty okay? Right now it's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renew.